Hey you guys, it's me, Deja Marie. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today's video is inspired by this picture that I found on Pinterest. I absolutely love these pants that she has on. I don't know where they came from, who made them, but I found these rugs at my Dollar Tree that look a little similar to her pants, and they had all these different colors. I really like the brown one, but I went with the gray, black, and purple one here, and they only had 8. But if you go to any other store, they have bigger rugs and they don't have the little plastic pieces that are binded to keep the fabric together, which would have been a better idea. This rug came from an entirely different store. It was way bigger and it costed a little bit more, and I honestly feel like the end result would have been way better. Ooh, and they also had different colors in this store too, like this brown. But I ended up coming home with the Dollar Tree rugs. So let's make something that I seen on Pinterest. I came home with 8 rugs, and I'm going to work with just one piece at a time to make this a little bit easier for myself, since I'm not quite sure what to expect with this material. Here you can already see that the bottom is not straight, but it is stretchy, so I can pull it back into shape. But pulling it too hard, you can make a little hole. I am not 100% sure what the measurements are on these Dollar Tree rugs, but 2 of them, on one on top of the other, was the perfect length for me, and I'm 5 foot tall. To make a pant leg, I'm going to take 2 of these rugs and I'm going to sew them together here. Keep making sure that my lines kind of match up some so it doesn't look a little wonky. Then I'm going to take a pair of pants that I already have and like the size and fit of, preferably an oversized pair because it stretches but it doesn't stretch, okay? For me, these are supposed to be lounge pants, so the only thing I'm going to do is trace out the crotch area all the way up to the waistline, and I'm going to leave the pant legs straight all the way down. Now I have this really cool Rolly cutter tool thing, super helpful for this, so I didn't have to use my scissors. This is so cool. I like this thing. I've only used it maybe once. Now this is where I went wrong. These Dollar Tree rugs were not meant for cutting. They're bound together by plastic. Once you've cut it, it completely unravels. I cannot say that there is no fixing it, but I struggled for hours trying to figure out how to keep it from unraveling more than it already had. I've tried horizontal reinforcement stitches. You'll see me try adding a bias tape to keep everything together. Now we're on a frustration cuteness intermission. This is Blue, very, very handsome. He would like to say hi to all of you and goodbye. And back to the frustration. We're going to go ahead and work on the next back panel of my pants. And I'm going to do the exact same thing I did to the other panel. I'm going to sew these 2 rugs together, and then I'm going to cut out a crotch seam. The left pant leg is the back panel. The right one is the front. I'm going to flip it over like this, and I'm going to sew the crotch seams together. And I'm going to do the exact same thing to these 4 rugs over here to make the next pant leg. This is what I mean when I said I struggled, because after I cut the first panel, which was my test panel, you know, the plastic ripped and everything frayed. So I thought if I sewn a line before cutting, it would keep it from fraying, which didn't work. Then I tried to take a piece of scrap fabric and make a piece of bias tape to go around the open seam to see if that's any better, but the plastic would still poke through it and it still frayed. Once I was done frustrating with that, I got a back panel and I have a front panel. I'm going to sew up the side seams and I'm going to sew up the inner leg seam, and my pants will be finished. Well, sorta. I ran into a problem. I got really big holes here, so my little scrap material, some little scrap strings here, I want to just tie them and weave them together to close up the holes. These are how my pants are looking. There is a gap in the back, so this was a try on. I'm going to go back to the sewing machine and close up this gap here, try them on again, and this would be my final result. I kind of like the pants. I think that they resemble the picture that I was inspired by pretty good. I do have to say one thing though. These pants are very, very heavy and bulky. I did not know how to put a drawstring in it to keep them up because they kept falling. I like these pants so much that I think that I would redo them, but with different rugs, the rugs without the plastic pieces in them. I'm sure no one was wondering, but if you were, this shirt was a DIY too. It was very easy, very simple. It can be done in 15 minutes with your sewing machine. I will have the video to the shirt linked below. But back to the pant. My task was to see if I could create Pinterest lounge pants from Dollar Tree rugs, and I think I completed this task. I don't know what to do with them. Should I sell them? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!